Alright, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the DS Asylum. I'm your warder, Dimitri Strine, and today we are going to be talking about Ultra Rising Fusion Reborn. We're not talking about Gogeta specifically, at least we're going to try not to make the entire video about him, but more about his banner. So, Gogeta, I'm just going to say this right now, Gogeta is the best unit in the game. You would not be a fool for summoning on this banner, regardless of how good or bad the format is. And literally, Gogeta is so good that it reminds me of the FSK Gohan or Vegito Blue days, where if you don't have him, you just straight up aren't playing PvP, right? It's either you have this Gogeta, at least one copy, or you're not playing PvP. That is legitimately how good he is. So, regardless of the banner format, you should probably summon for this unit, or at least try, at least give it a good rotation or two. However, that being said, I can't exactly say that this banner isn't hot garbage. So, first of all, it's a 4-step banner, which isn't that bad. Like, I don't really care how many steps are on your step-up banner, but there should be step-ups. Like, it's called a step-up banner, and Bandai doesn't really seem to understand the concept of what a step up means. It means each multi gets more valuable, not you have one specific multi that's really valuable, and then the rest are pretty much neutral. So if we actually take a look at the step list, step 1 is just a standard GSP or higher multi-summon. Step 2 is actually ×2 ultra rates. So that is a step up, technically. There is more value in that step than in the first one. But in step 3, we go back to just having one GSP or higher guaranteed, still full price, same amount of Legends tickets and everything. You have normal step up, step down, and then you have the free multi, which is again GSP or higher, but I suppose to step up from a full price multi. So instead of a step up banner, you have a step up, down, up. I really don't understand why they're like that. Even these banners suffer the same fate, because you have, what, 5 full priced multis? Well, 4 normal full priced multis, 1 extreme or higher guaranteed, and then 1 free step. And before you say anything, the 700 and 500 crystal multis are full priced multis, because it's 500 crystals for 5 units. So that's still a full priced multi, it's just not a full multi. There's no actual value in that. You're paying less and getting less. That's not value, that's just how prices work. So the only real step of value here is the ×2 ultra rate, which is fine and all, but like in the past I've always said that like ×2 new character rates and stuff like that don't really make that big a difference. I mean, hell, for those of you who are not in the Discord, I actually pulled Gogeta a few hours ago, actually just like 2 hours ago as of recording this video, and I got him on a sparking fake out on the free step, not the ×2 ultra rates. So, in fact, I think the only unit that I have ever pulled on a ×2 rate step was LF Majin Vegeta. That's it. And they used to do those for every single step up banner. They used to do those a lot. So the fact that I can say I have, in the history of this game, only ever pulled 1 new unit off of their ×2 new character rate step should probably show you how unreliable the step truly is. Because ×2 is great, but when your pull rate is still under 1% with the ×2, it's not really doing that much for you, now is it? So, it is technically a step up, it is technically a step up, but it's not really all that crazy. And then again, after that, you go right back to a basic multi, just with a GSP. I've always said GSP multis should be the standard. Like, the game's been out for a long enough time, and there's more than enough units on every fucking banner that GSP multis should probably just be the standard. Like Dokkan has their GSSRs. They didn't start out with those, but after some time, they implemented them. And I think it's about time Legends did that as well. We're 3.5 years in, there's like 65 million units in the game. I think it's about time we made GSP multis a standard just across all forms of banners. But then we, like I said, then we have the free step, and it's just not good. It's very bland and basic. I would have expected a lot more value out of the first summonable Ultra units banner. Now, the 2000 Z power for Ultra Gogeta is amazing. But one, it's only for him, and two, I don't ever see this happening again. I think in the future, Ultra units are probably going to have around 1,000, 1,200, or 1,500 Z power. That's around the range that I think they're going to implement them as the standard rate of Z power, either 1,000, 1,200, or 1,500, because Ultra units are obviously going to have more Z power drops than Sparkings. Extremes have higher drops than Heroes, Sparkings have higher drops than Extremes. So Ultras are going to have higher drops than Sparkings, but I don't think it's going to be fucking 2,000. So there is value there. If you do pull them, you get the 2,000 Z power. Like it's not the worst banner I've ever seen, right? I don't want people to think like it's absolutely terrible. No, the worst banner ever is still a tie between the Gogeta Blue and LF Broly banners and the 3-year anniversary banners, because those were fucking terrible. But there's also one other thing that I don't like about this banner, and that's the fact that Gogeta is the only new unit. We've made it perfectly clear over the past like 6 months that we don't like these single unit banners, because you summon on these banners and then you don't pull the new Ultra units, this new 0.3% pull rate unit, 0.35, except for the times 2 Ultra rates, which is 0.7. You don't pull Gogeta, and it's like, what victory do you have here? Maybe if you don't have one of these LFs, like I don't have Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, so if I pulled him, it'd be a W. But let's just say you have all these LFs. What could you pull on here that would be a straight W? Like, I could see people saying Majub, maybe Angel Vegeta. What else? What else is really a W on this banner except Gogeta himself, right? It's just, when you don't have a normal Sparking to pair with a very high value unit like an LF or an Ultra, it really demotivates people from summoning, because they know it's either they get this shiny, Ultra, or they walk away with nothing. There's not even the chance that they could get something new. It's either you win the fucking lottery or you're fucked. So I'm really not a big fan of that. I will say something about the daily discounts. I think that's pretty cool. I feel like Step Up should just have these just naturally. I don't know why they don't. It'd actually be pretty cool if I was allowed to do daily discounts and single summons for Step Up banner units. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. Let's go ahead and do the single real quick. The daily discount. Yeah. At the end of the day, I'm not that big a fan of the banner format. However, you probably should summon on it because Gogeta is just that good. Like, realistically, Gogeta is just that good. You kind of have to summon for him if you want to get anywhere in high-level PvP. So, that's just how I feel about it. Let me know what you guys think of the banner formats in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed this video, do make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that join button if you can, it really does help the channel out. All the links you could ever want are in the description down below. And I will see all of you inmates back here at the asylum for the next video. Peace.